Rangatahi Toa started in 2009 with an idea of, okay, let's give these kids some sort of art tutorage and let's have an exhibition of their works. So it started in 2009, over 5 weeks, 1 day a week, which was good. The year following that, we went to the one-to-one mentoring idea, which was actually an inspiration from Jeff Schusterman at the Stillwater Rising Trust, he and his wife had worked at the 52nd Street project in New York, which is a drama-based one-to-one mentoring project. So we kind of took the kaupapa of that project, translated it into visual arts, and really been going from strength to strength since then.
It really came from Sarah. She had the program running with the Rangatahi Toa Trust, and she needed a venue really to hold the workshops, somewhere to pull the program together. Obviously we have a big building and lots of resources, and so I was happy to make that available to support the program. The other thing we had that Sarah needed is a foundation level art program for her students to move into, so that kind of gives her everything she needs.
The community partnership came about through staff members here meeting up with Sarah Longbottom. That was Catherine Chu, our gallery coordinator. They met at some kind of function training or something, talking about what we did, and Sarah saw the possibility of working with us, and we saw the possibility of working with her. So that's how it came about.
The benefits for all three organisations have been innumerable. I think the main thing is that within each organisation there's been a lot of growth born from the partnership. For Ngā Rangatahi Toa, from our perspective, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without Artstation, and we would not be able to do what we do without Manukau School of Visual Arts. Artstation create an incredible environment for us to use, and I think they grow as well from having 10 of our crazy kids running around and really bringing a whole different energy to a space.
The students who come through Sarah have been prepared to some extent. They've been to the school, they've met staff and students, and so there's really been a long-term commitment to the idea of coming into an art program, and Sarah's supporting them. The Rangatahi Toa Trust is behind them. So when they arrive, they're reasonably committed, and they kind of often better, well, they have been better prepared than perhaps other candidates coming into the program.
I think it's a highly successful partnership, and it certainly encourages us to do more work like this. In fact, I'm already developing another little project with Youthline, which is one of our neighbours in this area. So yeah, definitely, it's been an excellent model because it's been run so well. It's really helped the staff here too with the engagement with young people, how to work with young people, react with young people, making them a part of what's happening here.
I see it growing. I know that Sarah has plans to establish it in Wellington and Christchurch, and I think we would, there are other organisations in the city that we might look to replicate this or work with more closely in the way that we have with Sarah's group. So I think that's how it will expand.
Hopefully this will continue for as long as there is a need, which means it will continue for a long time into the future. And the model of this partnership has really affirmed what Ngā Rangatahi Toa can do for our rangatahi, and that is not just that transformational life change, it is the sustainable life change.
The future of the partnership, I think it's looking fairly good. I've just this moment been talking to Sarah about next year, what we can possibly come up with. I think it's a really great model, works really well, working in the studios for 1 week and then having the exhibition here. So yes, we're definitely interested in ongoing partnership.
A massive part of our kaupapa is that people will always be as you treat them, and without doubt, every kid who's been involved in this exhibition, if you treat them like they are a naughty little gangster, that is exactly what they'll be. However, if you treat them like they are an exceptional young person with a whole lot of stuff to contribute to the world, to an exhibition, with opinions and things to say and a perception of the world, then that is exactly what they'll be. So our thing is like, let's let that kid grow, let's let that kid have a voice. So my wish for our whānau is just always all good, and also I think just to never get it twisted, and the fact that the kids are always all good, and if they happen not to be, it's not the kid that needs to change, it's the environment that needs to change. So I would hope that that wish for our whānau that is already coming true can bleed into other areas of society.